killer has the worst explanation for his girlfriend's death. Wait, let me. Killer has the worst explanation for his girlfriend's death. There, that's more like creepy, right? More like spooky and mysterious and
Quarters, 40
autistic. I don't know.
4-year-old Eric Heringer is brought in for questioning regarding a murder. Earlier that morning, on May 19th, 2012, Eric made a shocking discovery upon waking up. His 28-year-old girlfriend, Jennifer McKinley, was
Wait, did you guys think I sounded like Corpse? Yo.
lying lifeless on the ground. She was dead, with bruises all over her body. Eric's mother, who had also witnessed the scene, immediately called 911.
Witness the scene.
Medical, what is your location?
Hold up.
Woodland Hills. What is your emergency? I think it's a murder. And have you started CPR, ma'am? No. Deep cold. I'm going to need child services, too. There's a little boy here. Okay. You need to get here as soon as you can.
There's a little boy. Wait, what?
When officers arrived at the residence, they noticed that the house was in disarray. It was documented that Jennifer likely died from strangulation. Law enforcement made sure that Ben McKinley, Jennifer's 8-year-old son, is safe and well. He was asked basic questions and commented only that he heard something in the early hours, but went back to sleep and didn't see anything.
Oh, thank God the kid didn't see anything.
Eric was the last person to see Jennifer.
Dude, they always have the psycho eyes, man. It's crazy. Like, I swear, like you can just tell it in their eyes.
Alive, he was taken to police headquarters for an interview. They are either expecting a valid alibi from Eric, which could wrap things up quickly, or a confusing line of arguments that would complicate things further.
Sorry, I had to move you. Sorry. The importance of our discussion today is to get as close to the truth as we can possibly get.
Thank God, no children this time.
Okay.
I left work at like
That's what you guys want for some weird reason. You just want dead kids all the time.
Greens and 59. That's my way home.
Okay.
So me and Buddy stopped. Had a beer. Had a couple beers. And somebody else bought us. I played a couple games of pool, and I realized that I'm not going to drive.
How many beers did you think you had?
I probably had probably 9.
Detectives concluded that the victim, Jennifer McKinley, had most likely died between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. Their efforts to determine what exactly happened before her death are hindered by the fact that Eric had gone out drinking that night and allegedly forgot most of what occurred. Although Eric was the first person to get interrogated,
No pig, the identity thieves want the dead children. Good point.
detectives also know of 2 other suspects in this murder investigation, one of whom had been in contact with Jennifer on the night she died.
So I called Jennifer, come and get me. She's like, okay.
You remember what time this was? Roughly? Before midnight, after midnight?
Oh, it was before midnight. I would probably say 9:30, 10 o'clock.
What is her attitude on the phone when you call her?
She's probably pissed.
Not happy?
Yeah.
When she does come and pick you up, does she have Ben with her?
No. When she came walking in, that's when I asked her if you left Ben in the car. She said, I left him with a neighbor. I finished my beer and we left.
This moment is crucial in the interrogation and will set the tone for what the detectives will have to endure. Eric Heringer clearly remembers the timeline of events leading up to the bar, finishing his shift, driving there, having multiple drinks, and playing pool. However, from the moment his girlfriend picks him up, his memory goes blank.
But how?
This will have the detective seriously wondering, is Eric trying to claim alcoholic amnesia?
I want you to close your eyes. And we're not hypnotizing or anything like that. But what we're going to try to do is I want you to go into compartments from the time that Jennifer shows up at the bar.
Compartments?
And you walk out of the bar. And,
Bro, stop.
And I want you to envision.
You're trying to get into his compartments?
I want you to see yourself doing these things. And then start to talk about what you're doing.
When I finished the beer, we walked out of the parking lot. There was pretty much no talking.
And you pulled into the apartment complex.
I don't remember getting in.
Mind Palace time? Hold up.
As someone whose girlfriend was pronounced dead just hours earlier, Eric doesn't display grief, but but
Yeah.
rather a somewhat cold composure.
He
This,
honestly seems annoyed more than anything.
in itself, however, isn't necessarily a sign that he's hiding something. Individuals who are faced with traumatic events often exhibit a delayed emotional processing. The realization that someone close has died can take several days to fully sink in. The detective is trained to distinguish between a psychological defense mechanism and someone who is a cold-blooded killer.
Okay, well, let's think back. This is the part that's very important here about opening up those compartments
Them
that
compartments.
closed off for whatever reason, because at that point, this is where it becomes
I want
critical.
them compartments
Think
open.
back at that point when you get inside the apartment. Does Jennifer bring back the discussion now about having to pick you up, having to leave benefit?
Honestly,
You know, where does it go from there?
even when I'm trying to even trace my steps, I'm not even, there's a blank there.
Think back. I mean, again, there's no pressure.
Very
I
convenient,
know,
sir.
and
Very convenient, sir.
And I,
like I said, I don't remember hitting the apartment, and I would have went right to bed. Do you want me to make up something?
no, I want you to tell the truth. I told
All right, now you're getting defensive, little buddy. Now you're getting defensive, little pup. What's going on? Ida, thank you so much for tier 1. What's Ida short for? Ida prefer a different name?
you that's all my job is.
I'm
a truth
telling
seeker.
you the truth. I'm trying to get there, but
I got
it's...
Accepting that Eric either genuinely forgot or is purposefully withholding information about what happened, the detective employs another strategy by asking personal questions about his family. This approach aims to encourage Eric to open up and identify possible motives that
Break
could
out the
imply
vacuum.
him as the killer of his girlfriend.
Break out the vacuum.
He's like my best friend, so I can't...
Oh well,
you know.
hey man. Let me tell you what
It's-
I've got.
it's weird.
I have a son, and I feel the same way. Well, let's talk about Jennifer.
And then Jennifer, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. She had just finalized her divorce, and we just kind of hit it off. Well, she had a little boy, and for both of us, it was just like a companionship thing. It was just the little things, you know. She would never put the top on, right? You know,
Right.
the toilet
And now you're just complaining about her?
paper, you know, whatever.
She's dead. She's dead. And you're literally complaining about her right now. Wow.
Wouldn't squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom of, you know.
And when you all have
You're bullying Chat Pig? That's impossible. You guys already bully me enough. You deserve it.
these arguments that every couple has, I've been married for almost 30 years, and I can tell you there have been some wrangling.
I am quick to anger.
What are you wrangling?
With her, she like
That really? You're just what? I'm quick to anger? Bro, you are terrible. You're awful at trying to lie, bro. Yeah, I hate when my wife does all these annoying things all the time, and I'm a very angry guy. I don't remember what happened though. I got no idea. I was drunk. I don't really know what happened. But God, when she leaves the toilet paper over there and not put it on the thing, it just makes me want to kill her. But I didn't. You know, I don't really remember what happened. But you know, like women, am I
with
right?
her, she like to press. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just leave me be. Leave me be.
All right, bro. Just cuff him at this point. Like you're straight up admitting. Like at this point, you're just admitting, you know, when she's a woman. That's basically what he's doing right now. Yeah, she's just, you know, women. Am I right? Nagging all the time. You know, not letting me go out and party all the time. Like Jesus Christ.
Leave me be. Stuff's been thrown.
Anything physical between you and her?
Yes.
What have you done?
I grabbed her and actually pushed her away. I'm trying to get away. You know, she'll jump in front of the door. Right? I just need to get some air. Let me out. I'll come back. No. Don't leave. Jump in front of the door. Jennifer, please, baby, get out of the way.
Compared to the beginning of the interrogation, Eric now appears much more open to talk, disclosing signs of a toxic relationship with Jennifer.
But he's saying that she's the toxic one.
Detective acknowledges that arguments might be common in relationships, but he is aware of a much darker side of Eric. Law enforcement evaluated phone records and uncovered text messages between Jennifer and a neighbor by the name of Mike.
Pig, a woman hater confirmed.
Jennifer frequently messaged Mike, expressing that her relationship with Eric was abusive and exhausting, with the last message sent just hours before her death. Ironically, this very neighbour became a suspect in the murder investigation after someone in the apartment complex raised concerns that he might be involved in the murder.
Hold up.
Messages alluded that he wanted a more intimate relationship with Jennifer, stating that Eric
Would
doesn't...
you guys stop trying to cancel me, all right? Pig is not a fan of women or homeless people. Can you guys just shut up? All right? I'm a very kind, giving person. Shut up, you stupid chatters. Oh my God.
deserve her. Jennifer, however, did not reciprocate romantic feelings for Mike. The neighbour was later cleared as a suspect, leaving only Eric and an unidentified person as the main suspects.
From the time that Jennifer shows up at the bar and you walk out of the bar, and I want you to see yourself doing these things and then start to talk about what you're doing.
She comes
We've already
into the
did
bar,
this.
She keeps bugging me to go.
And you're telling her what.
Keeps nagging me, right? You know, my girl, I'm out here trying to drink with the boys, right? And grind up on all these girls and drink with the boys. And my flippin' wife comes out here saying, hey, come home and take care of your child. Like, shut up, bitch. I'm drinking and grinding on girls, all right?
I'm telling her, let me finish these beers. I'm trying to slam them down. She keeps pulling. She keeps pulling.
You're on the way home, driving, and to pull into the apartment complex.
I would have went right to go into the bedroom and pass out, basically with my clothes on and everything.
It's like a big puzzle here. We've got the framework of this puzzle. We know that you were at the bar. We know that you called Jennifer. We know that she picked you up. You're intoxicated, and you get to the apartment. And now here's where it becomes critical. Because once
Can a
you
guy
and Jennifer
goon at the
cross
club in
the
peace?
threshold of that,
Yeah, what, a husband's supposed to, like, you know, spend time with his wife and his child? What? And not go drinking at bars all the time? What? You actually have to put effort and time into a relationship? What?
that apartment, then something starts to be placed in motion.
I don't remember. Again, I don't
What did I
remember.
sign up for?
The defense of alcoholic amnesia is commonly thought of a way to bypass the legal system. While there might be cases where intoxication was used as a mitigating factor to reduce the severity of the charges, the chances of such a defense being successful are generally extremely low. Eric Erminger recounts the timeline of events clearly. However, once they entered the
Did you just say Eric Major?
apartment, he remembers absolutely nothing. What makes this explanation particularly bizarre is that when police officers arrived at the house of the couple following the 911 call, Eric Erminger locked himself in the bathroom, armed with a sword, threatening officers that he would hurt himself. It is
What?
obvious that Eric perfectly remembers that something happened, and with everything pointing back to him, the detective's primary goal is to get a confession.
Either something accumulated and let the evil override the good.
What?
But it had to start with something that Jennifer said or did. Either told you, get the hell out of this apartment, don't want you here anymore, but something that you were not going to put up with anymore. Because you were drunk, it drops inhibitions. This alcoholic amnesia or this selective I don't remember stuff, I'm just telling you, man, it is not going to look sincere.
Well, and then I guess I'm just. I don't know what else to say because
Yep.
I literally do not remember.
I'm
You
sure,
have
bud.
been a part of this woman's life. You guys have had your ups and downs like everybody else has, but something broke. And it broke to the point where a person
He looks like a
who
caveman.
never would ever think of doing something like this to the woman he loved snapped and did it. You killed her. When you got up that morning and you looked down, I guarantee you the first thing that went through your head was,
He's caught. He's
"Holy
done.
Did I really do that?" Because
Caught.
you do remember what happened,
Caught.
and you remember what set it off. You saw her, she's blue, she's cold, she's dead. And she is dead at your hands. And I will guarantee you the first thought you had was, holy I did that.
Yeah, you're right. I killed her.
Whoa! Damn! Yo, this guy's pretty good. This investigator kind of dunked on him. This investigator kind of dunked on him pretty hard. He cooked his ass. He cooked his ass hard. Damn.
Sudden turn of events, Eric admits to killing his girlfriend. Without this confession, prosecutors would be dealing with a circumstantial case. It is now in the detective's best interest to determine a motive for the murder.
It's part of my responsibility.
Now he's just got to go back to the tried and true. Why? Like, we know you did it, but why? Why'd you kill her? Why'd you kill her, Why?
To go back and try to explain to those people.
I understand.
The unanswered question. And what do you think that is?
Why? I would like to know myself.
It's coming across to me as being deception. It's not being a lack of memory. It's for whatever reason, and I'm trying to get in your head to figure out. You've already admittedly said you killed her.
I am being totally truthful with you. I do not remember. I don't remember her interacting with me. Somehow
I don't know about that, little pup.
And I don't know how to change it to sugar.
During the court trial, Eric Heringer pleaded guilty to charges of murder. He never commented on a reason for killing his girlfriend and maintained that he doesn't remember exactly what happened.
What a bitch.
Detectives concluded that in the early hours of May 19th, 2012, Eric and Jennifer McKinley had an argument over cheating allegations, which ended with
Not
Eric
surprised.
strangling her to death.
Jesus.
Ben McKinley, Jennifer's 8-year-old son, slept in a nearby room and was woken by a noise between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. He went to the living room but saw nothing and went back to sleep.
Poor kid.
It is estimated that Jennifer had already died by that time. Around 6 a.m., Eric made breakfast for Ben. Hours later, he called his mother saying that he, quote, killed his girlfriend and would commit suicide. Eric Heringer was sentenced to 40 years in the Texas Department of Corrections.
Wow, the fact that he woke up the next morning and just like
On charges of murder.
acted like nothing was.
Ben
Wow.
McKinley was placed with the biological father. In August 1985, 27 years before Jennifer McKinley was murdered, Tammy Wright, a single mother, moved to Houston to escape an abusive boyfriend. One morning, police discovered 3 bodies in an
Wait, where is this going? What?
apartment. All had been shot to death. Jennifer McKinley, then a 2-year-old toddler, was the only one unharmed.
Bro! Can she just get a goddamn break, man? Are you kidding me?
She had just lost her mother.
Bro! Give her a break, man! God damn! Come on!
Detectives suspected that the same perpetrator might be involved in Jennifer's murder. However, DNA evidence did not lead to any individuals, and with Eric Heringer confessing to Jennifer's murder, the case of Tammy Wright remains unsolved. Charlie and Norma Wright, Jennifer's grandparents, couldn't help but recognize the eerily similar circumstances in which they lost their daughter and granddaughter.
Oh my god, that's so sad, dude. Losing your daughter and your granddaughter to this shit.
Jennifer McKinley's life tragically began and ended with violence. She was buried next to her mother, Tammy, in Alabama.
God, that's so sad, dude. What the fuck?
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.